All right, guys. So, second part today. And first, I don't have a sheet for you guys today. I'm in this RV stealing Wi-Fi, and somehow the file got corrupted, and I wasn't able to save it, and don't have time to retype it. So, you guys will kind of wing it today. But for this second part, once we are freed from this idea of survival, or this 24-hour survival thinking, of obtaining these substances, chemicals, whatever it is that we think we need to go on, the whole new life opens up to us. A whole new idea of maybe we can live for a longer term purpose. I guess what I'm saying is, like, the liberation from the daily obtaining of substances and chemicals, or the fear of not obtaining them, or the fear of running out, or the fear of not having enough, or whatever it is. Once that was lifted through abstinence, my mind was actually open, and I was actually capable of thinking about things on a larger scale. For me, that turned into finding CrossFit. CrossFit is not something I could have done while I still was every day thinking about just staying alive. And it's funny how everyday thinking of just making it was actually leading to destruction, leading to ultimate death. And since I've been freed from that, I've been able to think of things in terms of 30 years from now. Where do I want to be? A bigger picture. And my daily, everyday motivation for making decisions tends to be more in terms of what is going to be better in the long run, and not what do I need immediately to stay alive. It's also freed me to think about other people. It's freed me to think about what's best for the whole. A lot of times in 12-step recovery, the opposite of self-will is God's will. And we know that this idea of a higher power would be this concern for more than just my own personal existence, or my own personal feelings, or my own personal situation. So now, the goal is to be motivated, to be fueled by this bigger purpose, to be fueled by longer term outcomes, and not just by making it another day, staying alive, or this obsessive and constant thought of what does this mean for me? Now I can think in terms of what does this mean for everyone else? When we have this removal of these chemicals that drive us into that way of thinking, our minds tend to open up, and we can be fueled by bigger purpose. So that's all I got today. Think about that a little bit. On the lines of self-will, survival, and all those things we're talking about today, your workout today is actually called Death by Power Cleans. So it sounds bad, but what you're gonna do is 1 clean in the first round, 2 cleans in the second round, 3 cleans in the third round, and every round is a minute. So as the minutes build, you're gonna add a repetition until you can't go anymore. Surrender and abstinence and a removal of a substance that we think is what's keeping us alive, is what's keeping us in existence, is sort of like a death. That's what it feels like. And it has to happen in order for us to wake up and realize that that chemical, that substance is not essential to life. On the other side of that death is a new life, a new breath, and a new reason for living. So you guys enjoy the workout today as much as it can be enjoyed. Slay yourself, and then high fives and smiles. And we'll see you next time.